What up, everybody? So I'm actually back in my apartment. So if you guys didn't know, I was actually gone kind of for the summer, over living with my family, just because a lot of my family came home. So I spent the summer with them. That being said, I am going to be going back to my regular upload schedule since I am back ready for school. And of course, I've got a lot more free time now, so I should be able to just go back to my regular upload schedule, which is actually every other day, and sometimes I'll do multiple uploads each day, or I'll do them every single day, but for sure every other day. So we're going to be doing that, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing a lot of Guild War battles, and we're also going to be doing Guild War Rush. We're going to do Arena Rush. We're going to record all of that, and then we're also going to do Monster Discussion. We're going to bring that back. We're going to do Underrated and Underused, and Overrated and Overused. So stay tuned for that. We got a lot coming up. Big plans. So we have Elite Kage here, another guild. I don't see them up in the top 10 too much, but I don't think they're actually a bad guild. I think they are a G3 guild, if I am not mistaken. So we can look at the guild rankings here. They are at rank 7. So this should be interesting, right? So we're going to go up against this first player. We could do this. We could do this actually pretty easily. But the problem with this is I don't really have too many nukers for that. I think what I'm actually going to do, since he does have Megan, Theo, Mars, Ariel. Let's check this defense log, right? Defense log, it looks like it's mainly... it's just... it's kind of hard to tell because a lot of these are noob guilds that are attacking them. Kind of like my defense log, right? You can notice it's really a lot of wins just because it's a bunch of noob guilds. We might actually do a pass on this one just because of the first defense. I don't really do too well against Wind Monkey King. We might come back to him later because I just don't want to lose a unit, right, and then be screwed. But we will attack him. Actually, if we're attacking him, that means we need to attack lower because we do have a +6 rule. So we're going to hit this one. This actually looks easy. If you guys want some advice, don't do mono element, guys. That's the worst thing you could do. Seriously, it's just not a good idea. The reason for that is because you can just easily bring the opposite element, and then you're kind of screwed. There's not really much else to say about it. So what we're actually going to do, we need to figure out, okay, so we're going to actually bring full win team or mostly win team against that second one. But the first one, I definitely want to try out Sekhmet since she has fire. But the problem with that is I don't really have any units to take out the rest. I could bring some other units, but the main problem is he's got plenty of heals, he's got revives, all of that stuff. So I need to bring someone that can really nuke. So I think I might just have to bring something like Hua. And believe it or not, she does actually hit pretty nice. So this is going to direct all the damage into Chisun, which Chisun has plenty of HP, right? We got 33% HP leader skill. We are solid for this attack. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. I don't like to do bruiser fights or whatever when I go into arena most of the time. I like to do wombo, and I like to try to really make it easy. But right, so we're actually going to go ahead and put on some defense break. The reason we want to put on defense break, of course, we're going to hit harder, but we need to set up wall. So yeah, you see that right there. Okay, giving us a lot of violent product. We missed a crit. She is on speed, attack, HP, but you can see she's actually hitting pretty decently hard. She's on revenge. We got plenty of that going. But what we're going to do here is we're going to reset that Eladriel. Oh, it resisted. Okay, that's bad. So he's going to heal. Boom, and we're just going to keep working him down. We're going to have to wait. We don't have skill ups on Sekhmet, which is another problem because, yeah, we're just going to auto this. So the main idea here, guys, is we're directing all of this damage into Chisun. You see that? He's not going to attack Hua. He's not going to attack Sekhmet because it's a full win team. I could bring Ramagos and try this, but I didn't really feel like doing Ramagos on video because that's just really boring. And it doesn't make for good quality content, but we might do that later, like just do Ramagos. I'm actually just going to go ahead and speed this up because this is going to take a while. Okay, so we're finally nuking down the Eladriel now. We actually did reset him, and we got another reset coming in one more turn. So we put a slowness debuff on him. I don't think he's going to have any chance to heal unless he violent procs. So one more turn, Sekhmet will actually have her reset on Eladriel. We might not need it actually because we're nuking him down. But you see here, I have pretty much no loss potential unless he really did get a lot of violent procs and it just screwed me over. But yeah. Ooh. Okay, we gotta be careful here. If he used his second skill, he would have ignored defense, and we could have maybe lost Chasun. Maybe. It just depends how much attack he has. But we did kill him. GG, pretty easy. My squeaky chair's going off, but here's another mistake. He's got no will runes, none at all. If he's got revenge runes, that's great, but it's will or revenge or nemesis. That's like pretty much it. So we're actually just going to do the second skill because, I mean, there's really nothing we're going to do with that third skill. The Theomars is stunned, so we're going to have to be careful. We don't want to lose Galleon. So what we're going to actually do is we're going to see if we can get a defense break. Boom, perfect. Then we're going to single target Squall right there. We're going to do this AoE since we might as well. Oh, he's going to heal. Oh, he's not. Okay. Oh, he already used it on Chasun. Okay. So I don't really like the fact that she can just violent proc heal all the way, but it's not too big of a deal. It's just kind of annoying. But we should be okay. Yeah, we're definitely okay. What am I talking about? Actually, I'm just going to Squall this Ariel, get him out of the way. Him healing is kind of being annoying. And I don't want to lose Galleon. I'm not ready to lose a unit. Oh, gosh. The violent procs are unreal. So if you notice, I am setting up the defense break because I made a low crit rate Galleon. That's pretty much the only way that you can get rid of Camillus nowadays if you don't have Sierra. So you just set up defense break with a no crit rate Galleon and then do some really strong single target like Squall, or you could do Amir's first skill. That works too. So we cleared our first one, PSI Bear, not too bad. Don't do mono elements, just friendly advice right there. So we're going to attack Unsorted here. Now this one I'm not really too sure about. I know the second one we can just Ramagos the hell out of this, and I think it'll be kind of fun. I really want to show you guys Ramagos. So since it is a full fire team, we're actually going to bring in a double water, right? So I think the best thing, see I don't have Ariel Rune yet. I'm going to be doing Ariel on Violent Will, I'm pretty sure, since I already got Praha and Nemesis, and I'm kind of short on Nemesis runes. But what we can do is we can do Praha Konamiya, because we will need to cleanse some of the stuns from Rika. And of course, we will need Chloe buff for more dots from Praha. So the second one, this one's actually kind of a little bit iffy. I have an idea here. It might not work. It might work. I'm hoping that it works, but it is very, very, very risky. So what we're actually going to do, we're actually going to bring in our second Galleon, and we're going to try to nuke basically his only nuker. Now this is a very, very unorthodox thing, okay? So I don't suggest trying this, actually. Actually, can we bring Amir? We're going to try Amir. I just don't think he has will runes. If he has will runes, we're kind of screwed either way. But if he doesn't have will runes, then we can do a lot of damage here. And he doesn't have will runes. Here we go. So we're going to go boom. Oh, yeah, this is my unmaxed Galleon, by the way, so I'm surprised that I actually landed the defense break, since it's only like 85% chance or something like that, which seems like a lot, but it's really a not. You see him miss it all the time. So we're done here. Pretty simple. I think the main thing he really needs is definitely will runes. It could be a decent defense if he put out will runes, but this one might take a little bit of time. Ooh, did not see that coming. Of course, the cleanse. I should have seen that. But we're just going to let him nuke us down a little bit, and then we're going to get rid of that Veligil, and then we're going to get rid of the Rika, and then we're going to get rid of the Chloe. So pretty straightforward. Oh my gosh. The occult girls always get so many freaking turns. But there we go, Konamiya cleanse. We already got Veligil down, and now we just got to get rid of Chloe. So now that Chloe's gone, now we can just work down Rika. She's not on Vamp runes. We already see that she's on Despair runes. So even if we did lose Ramagos here, it'd be a pretty easy win since, you know, you just got to nuke her down a little bit. You can even do it with support monsters since she has no heal. So that is that. I'm surprised I'm seeing so many mono element teams. Honestly, like I really don't know why you guys are running mono elements. It's not a good idea. For situations like this, you're gonna get Ramaghost. It's 100% guaranteed that you're gonna die. Like the only way that my Ramagos team would die is if he got like 20 violent procs in a row. And that's just because I got so many heals, I got cleanse, I got resurge, all of that stuff all packed into one team. And they're all going after Ramagos. So I've got my other units ready to do all of that support stuff. So as I promised, we saved the Wicked One for last. I'm actually trying out my defense as my offense just to see if it can work. Now this first one, I'm pretty sure my Praha is going to outspeed him. My Praha right here is at 125-ish speed. Oh, he is fast. Alrighty. That's okay. He didn't use his skill, but he did sleep Praha, so it's just a little bit dangerous. Ooh, come on. That is not cool. So I don't think we're actually going to be able to one-shot the Monkey King, of course, but we can do 40k with our first skill. Can we do 40k with our third skill? Probably not. We only got one debuff on there. So we're just going to try to one-shot. Okay, so that was definitely his high defense or higher defense. We lost Galleon. This is exactly why we saved it. We might be able to get some debuffs on here for the Praha. No. This is very bad. I think we're actually going to lose this one. I'm very bad against the Wind Monkey King. I'm very, very, very bad. But we're going to just keep trying until the very, very last person dies. We're getting stunned a lot. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough sustain here. We're definitely going to die. So maybe my... Yeah, maybe my defense, this defense specifically, is actually easier to counter with the Wind Monkey King. Definitely nothing we can do here. So we're gonna, let's see if we can get some stats. Oh, okay. Oh, that's not fair. That's not fair. Come on. Oh my god, this guy gets so many violent procs. This guy has gotten so many violent procs, but that's alright. We can keep going. First defense was the one I was worried about. I'm not really worried about the second defense too much, unless the Theomars get some violent procs, and this guy has been getting a lot of violent procs. So all we have to do really is just nuke down the Theobars. On teams like this, you know, it's still mono element, which is kind of strange. I mean, these guys run mono element like crazy. On like almost every single defense, there's at least one team that's mono element. So I'm not actually too worried if I lose Theomars, because we can actually just revive him right away. So I really, come on. Yes, come on. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many violent procs. I just want to pop his Endure. I just want to pop that Endure cherry. Come on. All right. So now that the Endure's up, we don't have to worry about it so much. He's going to get healed, you know, of course. Whoa. Okay. That is a lot of violent procs. Did you guys see how many violent procs I got? Holy. Okay, that's... Okay. I know I'm just kind of like trying to process everything right now. I've gotten so many violent procs. He's getting a ton of other stuff as well. But it looks pretty even so far. But he's definitely lost already. I mean, I've got his Theomars right on the bag. And his Megan is about to go down now. So now all we got to do is auto this. He's got no damage. There's no time limit. It's literally just going to go on forever until I win. And I got Theomars, so I got win potential. But yeah, that first defense is actually pretty good. If I were him, I would swap out the Chiwu, or sorry, the Pioneer, Water Pioneer, what is it called again? Wusa. I would swap out Wusa for someone else. Just mainly because if someone does have those counters to the Wind team, like if I were to have brought a Fire Nuker, that's even better. But I don't have any Fire Nukers. I really don't. I have no Fire Nukers whatsoever. My best Fire Nuker is Hua. It's Hua. So I'm going to try to figure out a defense or an offense to counter those types of like fire, the Wind ones, that I can bring in a Fire Nuker. But so there you guys have it. I hope you enjoyed. This is the Elite Kage guild. I'm going to try to get the higher guilds in there. I'm going to try to get like Absolute Void, Oblivion, Malicious, Inked Guns, all of those types of guilds in here so I can show some defenses. And I'm going to try to make it my goal to attack different people every time. It might be a little bit difficult since I do like to attack the defenses I'm familiar with. But there you have it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. First Raha on this guild, but it's alright. So, yeah. So I will see you guys in the next video. Also, let me know what monster discussion you guys would like to have next. I'm going to start fresh, so I'm not going to look at the last record or whatever poll I took. So let me know in the comments what kind of monster discussion you guys want to see, and I'll try to do the ones that are getting commented first. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all later.